Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. This broadcast is a product of Shry Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Shry Media. Radio and television mediums are encouraged to reach out. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the game.
We are champions of character.
You're ready to reconnect, to discover, to explore a Georgia that always has more stories to share and views to admire. Set for your next adventure while you set your own pace to wonder or wander, or whatever it is that makes you feel you. To feel that Georgia feeling, those beautiful, real, honest moments. The only found in Georgia moments. Find yours at exploregeorgia.org.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold,
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime?
Okay.
adventurous. Shazam! There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear, call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
See, Smokey thinks I'm funny.
Welcome to SESN, your ticket to the front row of the sports world, covering local, regional, and national events. We bring the game to you. Feel the excitement of every play, every score, every victory. Get your seat, get on air, and immerse yourself in the heart-pounding action. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
Your vacation is now playing in Tennessee.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering the purpose and the belonging earned with the title. Learning to dig deep and push through adversity together. Defending our nation and its people. It is a life of great worth and reward. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment comes full circle, visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis, always faithful, always Marine, marking a path for the next generation. The story of the United States has been written for centuries. Penned by millions of authors, written in every language, from every perspective. With every chapter as unique as our people and our land. Our story is one made up of many. Find yours in the USA.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
Hello and welcome to Chattanooga, Tennessee, and inside of the gym here at Brainerd High School. Thanks for being with us for high school basketball tonight. It's senior night for the Hawks of Hamilton Heights in a neutral site game between the Hawks and the Eagles of Maryville Christian. We'll take a quick break and acknowledge the seniors of the program at Hamilton Heights and be back with tip-off in just a few moments on the Southeast Sports Network. Becker out of Winnipeg in Canada, a BioSteel All-Canada team player, played for Team Canada in the U16 Women's Americas Championships. Her favorite moments have been traveling the world, playing the sport she loves, and she wants to be remembered as a positive teammate who doesn't take life too seriously and enjoys the moment. After graduation, she plans to play in college and make an impact, both on the court and off the court while she studies psychology. Diamond Burnham, a native of Chattanooga, Tennessee, a member of the National Honor Society, her favorite athletic moment this season was when she tripped and fell during a tournament and the crowd gave her a big reaction. She wants to be remembered as somebody who is always there to lend a listening ear. After graduation, she plans to go to college and plans to major in anthropology, pharmacy tech, or psychology, and minor in business admin. Elena Jugovic out of Belgrade, Serbia, SGA treasurer, and her favorite athletic moment was playing in the 2023 NACA tournament. She wants to be remembered as dedicated, supportive, and inspiring as a teammate. Wants to be known for her passion for the game, unselfishness, and commitment to helping others improve on and off the court. After graduation, she wants to go and get a PhD in psychology and work with children and teenagers in suicide prevention. She also would love to start a humanitarian organization to help children without parents in Serbia. Taheja Hickman, a native of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, selected to the 2023 NACA All-Tournament team in volleyball, third in the state in blocks for the freelance division. She was selected to the All-District team in 10th grade. Her favorite athletic moment was when they were playing in a tournament and she got an assist off of her teammate's forehead. She wants to be remembered as somebody who is easy to get along with and extremely coachable at Hamilton Heights. After graduation, she plans to go to college and strive to be the best she can, while she majors in sports medicine. And rounding out the five seniors, Olivia Moore, native of Cleveland, Tennessee, right up the road, selected to the 2023 NACA All-Tournament team. Her favorite athletic moment was when she forgot her basketball shoes, had to go to Walmart before the game, and buy some and ones to play in. She scored 19 points in that game and had 9 steals. She wants to be remembered as the teammate that was funny, outgoing, supportive, and motivational. After graduation, she plans to have some fun during the summer before she goes to college and majors in history while minoring in business. That's the 5 seniors for the girls program at Hamilton Heights. And so that is a look at the seniors in tonight's game. Excited to have them and excited for them. I know they're all fired up. Featured before tip. Honored for their time at Hamilton Heights. And we'll be underway in just a moment on SCSN. Tip swatted back by the Hawks. They'll start this game with possession of the ball. Hawks working this around, taking their time early. Tana Becker floated it close side. Now the entry pass to Moore, and along the baseline, the whistle. Ball goes back to the Eagles quickly. We'll get our first look at the offense of Maryville. The Eagles of Maryville Christian this season, 14-8 overall. In neutral games, 1-2, and they lost last time out. Two quick passes down along the baseline. Looking back for a teammate, nearly lost. Mary floats this across to Kirkpatrick to the far side. A lot of contact between Hickman and Kirkpatrick. Stolen by Becker, but regathered on the back end. Haley Dunmeyer keeps this for the Eagles momentarily. Tana Becker gets a hold of the ball. That's a jump ball. It would have been her 81st steal of the season if she could have taken that away. Really impressive season put together for Tana Becker, the senior. She's been unreal for Hamilton Heights. The pull-up off the mark. Hamilton Heights back down to the offensive end of the floor. Jugovic along the block, double team, stripped away, picked up by the Eagles. A battle for it on the hardwood, and another jump ball. Too quickly in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Possession, Hamilton Heights.
Scoreless between the Eagles and the Hawks. Jugovic across to the far side. Becker drives down low off the glass and the foul.
Foul's on number 22, Victoria Wright. That's her first.
First one goes. First point of the game, 1-0, Hawks lead. Becker scores 90 seconds into this. Both go 2-0. Hamilton Heights Hawks lead. Eagles want to respond. Here's the drive and trying for the floater off the glass, but the foul down near the baseline.
Foul number 33, Evie Moore, her first, team first.
Entry pass is loose, back to the top of the block. Eagles keep it moving. Kick to the far side by Dunmeyer. From the corner for a three and to take the lead. Our first lead change of the night, 2 minutes into the game. So the Hawks had the lead for about 40 seconds, but now the Eagles on top by 1, 3-2. Quick lead change in Chattanooga, Tennessee between these two. You see coach standing by. Jugovic tries it from down low and boarded by Dunmeyer. Eagles run the floor, led by Kirkpatrick, but not for long. Olivia Moore with a steal. She takes it in with a little kiss off the glass and extends the lead of the Hawks. A 1-point game. Hamilton Heights back out in front. Already 2 lead changes. Olivia Moore with that great steal a few moments ago. It was her 56th steal this season. Now the Hamilton Heights Hawks will run the floor. Back to the offensive end. They lead by just 1. Entry pass to Becker, back outside. The step, and this is turned over to the Eagles. Exciting start in Chattanooga, Tennessee. A couple of quick buckets between these two. Maryville Christian floats this across. She wanted to pull up from range. Back close side. Ball is loose. Kadri Patterson lost it. This one's stolen away from Mary. It's Olivia Moore, 57th steal on the season as she streaks inside for the layup. And Evie Moore extends the lead of the Hawks to 3. It's 6-3. Four and a half to play in our first period in Chattanooga. Entry pass, swatted away.
Hamilton Heights, number 2.
.420 to play in the first. The inbound onto the low post, and this one rattles around before it rolls back off of the hardwood. 3-point game, 4:21 to play in the first in Chattanooga. Prep basketball tonight on the Southeast Sports Network. Thanks for being with us. Here come the Hawks of Hamilton Heights. Had a break going, now slowed up. Olivia Moore, heavily defended. Taken away up near the logo. Here come the Eagles. Maryville Christian, halfway exactly through our first period. To the straightaway, and this one, a timeout taken on the floor. So as these two programs take a timeout, we'll take a timeout as well. It's Prep Basketball on the Southeast Sports Network. Don't go anywhere.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
Welcome back to Chattanooga, Tennessee. Prep basketball on the Southeast Sports Network. I'm Gabriel Schrei. Thanks for being with us tonight. And a scuffle for the ball.
That was on number 12, Haley Dunmeyer, her first 17th foul of the quarter.
Dunmeyer picks that up. Cool Bay from right in front of us, inbounding the basketball. Keeping things moving from Brainerd High School. Big shout out to Brainerd High School for hosting this neutral site game tonight between the Hawks of Hamilton Heights and the Maryville Christian Eagles. And thanks to you for tuning in, joining us, riding along. Appreciate you being with us for the broadcast. Jugovic checking in for the Hamilton Heights Hawks. Maryville Christian's Eagles will run the floor. Maryville Christian 5-3 on the road, but this is a neutral site game. They're 1-2 in neutral site situations this season. More on their statistical performance as a team in just a moment. On the other side, the Hawks of Hamilton Heights, 11-12 overall, 4-6 in neutral site games. A lot more experience playing in neutral territory. They're on a 2-game win streak. Last time out for Maryville, defeated the Bradley Knights. That was back on the 13th, 61-52. They lost to Mount Pisgah Christian Academy on the 15th, 40-38. Wow, this rattles and goes. The 3 ball for Olivia Moore. That's a big-time ball by a big-time player. The senior has been so efficient for so long. This season alone, shooting 30%. Looking really good. She's hit over 100 shots from the floor this year. This goes in response. And so it's again a 3-point game from the campus of Brainerd High School in Chattanooga, Tennessee, between the Eagles and the Hawks. Hawks want to respond. This one's off the mark for Faye. Faye, a 6-foot-tall junior out of France. She's made a great impact through 22 games. We'll keep it here as there's a timeout on the floor and talk about these two programs. There's a look at the Eagles of Maryville Christian. A little more on Faye through 22 games. Her scoring ability has shined through. 127 points. That's 5.5 per game. 45% shooting from the floor. She's only taken about 100 shots this season. Been really good. She's also got a number of assists and a bunch of blocks to go with it. 15 total steals this season already for Faye of Hamilton Heights. So a great future contributor for the Hawks, and excited to see how she continues to develop. Great turnout here tonight in Chattanooga. The stands are filling up. Folks excited for this crosstown rivalry game coming up for the boys programs. This is an interesting game in NACA play between the Hawks of Hamilton Heights and the Eagles of Maryville Christian. The Eagles off of the inbounding pass, a couple roped back and forth. The entry pass by Patterson is stolen. Evie Moore. She's got 3 already tonight. 2 minutes left to play in the first. Hawks driving down inside. Tana Becker loses this. Jugovic wants to pick it up from the corner, back inside, up to the straightaway, and the Hawks take this one from the elbow. Big high bounce, but Faye keeps it moving, and now the foul down inside as bodies come together. 3-point game, less than 2 to play in the first period. We've already seen 2 lead changes between the Hawks and the Eagles on the Southeast Sports Network.
Haley Dunmeyer, her second, 13 foul to quit.
Two really well-coached programs, 2 really great schools here in these communities that are just about an hour apart in Southeast Tennessee. Both won't go for Faye, so it remains a 3-point game with less than 2 to play in the first. Maryville Christian's Eagles now a chance to respond. It's Cabry Patterson. Patterson runs the spin move, trying to shake Becker. Becker wants the steal. Look at the reach. She's got unreal talent, physicality. And boarded, speaking of reach, by Jugovic. Long outlet pass up the floor to Tana Becker, who sidesteps the defender and pops it in off the glass. The Hawks extend their lead to 5 as Tana Becker gets that to go. Automatic with 80 seconds left to go in our first. The response from Maryville is off the mark. This one kissed in off the glass by Tana Becker. Tana Becker has just been electric this season for Hamilton Heights. Some college basketball program is going to be very lucky to add her to their lineup. Trying for that deep 3, it doesn't go. This is Tana Becker again. Back door to Jugovic, who tries it off the glass. Tana Becker wants to clean it up and boarded down inside by the Eagles. Great play by Haley Dunmeyer, getting under and scooping that up. 13-16, Hamilton Heights. 40 seconds left to go in the first. This one clatters out. Coming up the floor and pushing the tempo. The Hawks try this one, and it won't go home. 25 seconds left to play in the first. Here come the Maryville Christian Eagles. She's way outside and holding the ball. Looks like she wants to pull up. She will from a couple of steps beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. 12 seconds left to play in the first. Ball can't be kept on the floor by the Eagles, and it will go back to the Hawks with 8.8 seconds to play in our first period.
Hawks, number 24 and number 12.
13-6. The Hawks looking for a cushion bucket to wrap up the first period. Jugovic, 3 seconds. Entry pass, 2 seconds. Off the glass, it rattles out as the Eagles get the board. And so our first period is in the books between the Hawks of Hamilton Heights and Maryville Christian's Eagles. What an exciting first period it was between these two. We'll take a break as they do and be back with more prep basketball on the Southeast Sports Network.
Welcome to SESN, your ticket to the front row of the sports world, covering local, regional, and national events. We bring the game to you. Feel the excitement of every play, every score, every victory. Get your seat, get on air, and immerse yourself in the heart-pounding action. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
Welcome back to Chattanooga, Tennessee, and inside of Brainerd High School. It's prep basketball on the Southeast Sports Network. Thanks for being with us tonight for this exciting matchup between the Hawks of Hamilton Heights and the Eagles of Maryville Christian.
Maryville Christian retains possession.
Thrilled to have you along with us for this one. Just a couple of seconds into our second period. We've already seen 2 lead changes tonight. Eagles have a wide open look from along the side of the floor, couldn't knock it down. Hamilton Heights. Hand off to Kula Bay, and right away she's hit with a travel. Representing France, she's been important this season. Just a junior, great prowess. She's played in 22 and stood out for her scoring ability. 187 points in those 22 games, an average of almost 9 per game. The Eagles want to put some pressure onto the Hawks. Stolen, and what a beautiful play. Up the floor, it's Evie Moore who kisses it in off the glass. My goodness, stamp that on the highlight reel. What an unbelievable steal. That extends the lead of the Hawks to 9 points. Long ball, 2 steps beyond the arc. It won't drop for Maryville Christian. They've won 64% of their games this season, scoring 1,117 points. So a cold start for a team that usually outscores opponents by about 9 points per game. Outside, now to the corner. Hawks won it. It's Olivia Moore. Oh, baby! That rattles all around before it goes. The Hawks extend their lead further, now 18-6. And the official right in front of the scorer's table calling that one.
Number 24, Mariana Zuniga, her first team foul.
First foul for Mariana Zuniga.
Tana Becker checks back in for the Lady Hawks.
Maryville Christian to the far side. Dunmeyer down to the elbow and the foul.
Fouls on number 12, Luisa Fernandez, her first, second team foul of the quarter.
That's right in front of the scorer's table here, the official we just got the call from. Onto the floor and in the corner. Trying to knife their way down inside. The Eagles step off, and this one goes back to the Hawks of Hamilton Heights, turned over. Maryville Christian allows about 42 points per game. 930 total this season they've allowed. This one goes for the Hawks. They extend their lead to 14 as Hickman gets it to go. Thasia Hickman, a senior from the United States. Great talent. She's played at 23 this season. Here comes Tana Becker and puts it in off the glass. Tana Becker, you know, it's hard to even get fired up because I've seen her do that so many times already this year. An unstoppable force on the hardwood for Hamilton Heights Hawks. And a timeout between these two programs, so as they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout as well. Prep Basketball, Southeast Sports Network from Chattanooga, Tennessee, 22-6, Hawks lead, don't go anywhere.
Join SESN for an unmatched sports experience. Dive into the world of game highlights, real-time updates, and electrifying coverage. With SESN, you're not just watching sports, you're living them. Be the first to know, the first to see, and the first to share every big moment. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
Back in Chattanooga, Tennessee, Southeast Sports Network. Neutral site game tonight from the campus of Brainerd High School. The Eagles of Maryville Christian, the Hawks of Hamilton Heights, and so far it's been all Hamilton Heights Hawks on SESN. Thanks for being with us for this one from the home of the Panthers. Taken away, Hamilton Heights loses this in the middle of the floor, grabbed out of the air by Kirkpatrick. She rifles it close side to Patterson, down to the corner, now back to her. She wants three and knocks it down, rustling the twine for a clutch three. And that makes the score a little bit more respectable with 5 minutes to go in our first half, 22-9. It's really been all Hawks of Hamilton Heights for the last couple of minutes. Huge collision.
22 blue, push in the back. Foul on number 22, Victoria Wright. That's her second.
Wright picks up the foul for the shove, and so the ball going to go back with the Hawks of Hamilton Heights. Here's the coach of the Eagles chatting it up with the official.
Check it back in for the Lady Hawks.
And a change now for the Hawks of Hamilton Heights. Faye back onto the floor, Mariano to the bench. Faye's been really good this year, 5.5 points. Each timeout, 6.5 rebounds per game, also getting an assist per game. And she shot 45% from the floor. Becker to Moore. She wants three, and she gets it to go. Olivia Moore is unreal, and on senior night, she's lighting it up. Native to the United States, she's been fantastic in her entire career for the Hamilton Heights Hawks. Really just a very special athlete. Moore averages about 4 assists per game, about 4 rebounds per game. She's already got 4 steals tonight. Her next steal will be her 60th on the season. Eagles looking inside. This rolls off the side of the iron. 25-9 Hamilton Heights Hawks. Maryville to cut into it. Trying it off the glass. Mary's shot rattles out. Faye gets the board. Halfway through our second period, 4 minutes until the halftime break. Down to the corner. And a timeout down on the floor.
What you want, Coach? 30. Coach's timeout.
30-second timeout for the Hawks of Hamilton Heights. Right now, 25-9, Hawks of Hamilton Heights. Out in front by a wide margin over the Eagles of Maryville Christian on the Southeast Sports Network. Thanks for being with us. Here's a look at the Eagles. There's the Hawks of Hamilton Heights. And we're back underway. That one's automatic down inside for Tana Becker. Tana Becker is lighting it up from Brainerd High School tonight. She's unstoppable. She's been this way all year, but something is different. I don't know if it's, maybe she just likes the weather today. I don't know. She's killing it, though. The Hawks have been lighting it up in this second period. Daisha Hickman makes it 29-9, a 20-point game. And this second period has been a 5-minute run, 16-3 in favor of the Hawks. Eagles looking to get one back on the fast break. Up the floor, it's Victoria Wright. Shovels it close side, and it's swatted away, but maybe shaken up as the shot is pulled up on. Wright tries again down inside. And now Daisha Hickman going to get the whistle, and they'll check on her. She came with some aggression on that, swatted the ball away. They're going to take a moment and check on her. And we're going to send you to a quick break and be back with more prep basketball in just a moment. From the campus of Brainerd High School in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Don't go anywhere.
At Shry Media, we believe in the power of connection, promoting your brand while supporting your community. Our goal is to elevate your presence and amplify your message through local sports. With Shry Media, advertising goes beyond traditional boundaries. Get on television, make an impact. Take the first step towards a future where your brand is not just seen, but celebrated.
Welcome back to Chattanooga, Tennessee. And Hickman makes her way off the floor. She appears to be all right. Thrilled to have you with us tonight on the Southeast Sports Network for prep basketball. Remember, you can join us anytime from anywhere at SCSNSports.com. Watch free live TV online 24/7 on the Southeast Sports Network. You can also find us anytime, anywhere, and get live local updates at SCSN Sports on social media. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Threads, you name it, and we're there. Off of the inbound and some intensity. We lost the camera. We've got a man down. Down inside, this one off the mark, and the shove down in the low paint, turning the ball over.
Offensive foul, number 10, Troy May. That's her first 13th foul of the quarter.
Kirkpatrick across. The rotation, Kirkpatrick has space to take a shot. Sidestepping, wanted to pull up. 2 minutes left to go in the first half. The Hawks on a 16-3 run, dating back to the opening seconds of this period. Only one bucket in the entire second period for the Eagles of Maryville. This Maryville team has been really good this season. They recorded a huge win over Berrien Christian, 70-12, during their Christmas tournament. Started the season with a narrow loss against the Knoxville Ambassadors, 48-46. But they're good at closing out in tight games usually. Right now, a 20-point game. 90 seconds to play in our first half. To the corner, Maryville. In a bit of danger. Floated all the way close side. Eagles run the spin move. Low paint and a blown tire as this one sails over the baseline. Long feed onto the hardwood. Here's a try down inside, and the foul right away. The violation coming from under the basket.
Number 15, Lena Jugovic with the foul, her second, 14 foul.
Lena Jugovic, the senior from Serbia, picks up her second. You might have seen the coverage on her during the pregame. One of 5 seniors on this Hawks roster. She wants to get a PhD in psychology and help teens and students from around the nation who are struggling with depression. Jugovic does well at the line. This season shooting 50% at the charity stripe, 45% from the floor, averaging nearly 7 rebounds per game for Hamilton Heights. Kulbe inside. Floated back out. Tana Becker wants it from the wing and can't knock it down. Maryville's Eagles coming up the floor. Patterson struggling to maintain possession. Being harassed as she picks her way up the hardwood. Now the violation. Kulbe picks it up. There's the official right in front of us.
Her first 15th foul of the quarter. Maryville Christian will shoot 2 at the line.
First one goes. Olivia Moore checks in for Diamond. Less than 1 to play in our first half from Chattanooga, Tennessee. 29-11, 45 seconds on the clock between the Eagles and the Hawks in this first half. Tana Becker to the elbow. Here's the drive off the glass, and it won't drop. Eagles want to respond. Only a pair of buckets in this second quarter. They've scored 5 to the 16 of the Hawks. The Hawks haven't scored for almost 3 minutes of play. 22 seconds left to play in the second. Maryville Christian to the corner. Mary drives, wants the floater, it's short, and boarded by Tana Becker and the Hamilton Heights Hawks. Hawks up the floor, 10 seconds to burn. Hand it off to Kulbe. Trying to shake Victoria Wright. 5 seconds, 3 seconds. She pulls up from the straightaway. It's wide. Jugovic, the putback as time expires, and that goes wide on her as well. So 1 half of play is in the books between these two programs. 29-11, Hamilton Heights Hawks on the Southeast Sports Network. We'll take a break. Don't go anywhere.
The story of the United States has been written for centuries. Penned by millions of authors, written in every language, from every perspective. With every chapter as unique as our people and our land. Our story is one made up of many. Find yours in the USA.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
A truck is a tool, but a ram is life. Yeah, it's the wipe the sweat off your brow sort of life. But it's also the let's load up the ATV's life. The my kids play way too many sports life. The let's find a secret spot to fish life. That looks nice. Innovations, comforts, and powertrains built to power all the lives you live. Ram.
Join SESN for an unmatched sports experience. Dive into the world of game highlights, real-time updates, and electrifying coverage. With SESN, you're not just watching sports, you're living them. Be the first to know, the first to see, and the first to share every big moment. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
Media, we believe in the power of connection, promoting your brand while supporting your community. Our goal is to elevate your presence and amplify your message through local sports. With Shry Media, advertising goes beyond traditional boundaries. Get on television, make an impact. Take the first step towards a future where your brand is not just seen, but celebrated.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear, call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
See, Smokey thinks I'm funny.
Welcome to SESN, your ticket to the front row of the sports world, covering local, regional, and national events. We bring the game to you. Feel the excitement of every play, every score, every victory. Get your seat, get on air, and immerse yourself in the heart-pounding action. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
I got involved in officiating volleyball 8 years after I played Division I in college.
Saying yes to volleyball officiating will give you the privilege to be a part of one of the most exciting sports around.
I'm a speaker,
Builder.
I coach,
Culinary arts.
Auditor.
A firefighter.
For anyone contemplating becoming a volleyball official, just go for it.
Take the plunge, open the door.
Say yes to officiating. Learn more about how to get involved at sayyes2officiating.com.
The rhythmic sound of more than 500 cascading waterfalls. The endless echo of more than 10,000 caves. The serene silence of 1,000 miles of wilderness trails. The next time someone tells you to get lost, consider it an opportunity. Your vacation is now playing in Tennessee.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
Welcome back to Chattanooga, Tennessee. Prep basketball on the Southeast Sports Network. And what a first half it was for the Hawks of Hamilton Heights. More on that first half in just a moment. Shots off the mark. Not quite right for Hamilton Heights. The Eagles now moving in the opposite direction in this second half. Two quick passes to the close side. The pull-up comes off the corner of the iron. Not quite right. We're to the third period, second half of play between the Hawks of Hamilton Heights and the Eagles of Maryville Christian, as this one goes for Elena Jugovic. About 90 seconds into the third period of action, we get our first bucket. Hamilton Heights went on a 16-3 run over the period of 5 minutes in the second quarter. The Eagles have only scored 5 points since the end of the first period.
Offensive foul number 2, Icy Koulibaly. That is her first team foul of the quarter.
Hey! Still 5, stay 5. 5, stay 5.
High school basketball, Southeast Sports Network. Thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Gabriel Schrei. Appreciate you tuning in and joining us for the action. Lone tire for the Eagles. Balls rattling, rolling up the hardwood with Olivia Moore. She tries it. Tana Becker had it for a moment. Now the Eagles get the board. Able to shut down the fast break attempt. This is Kirkpatrick who got the board that passes it away to the corner. Eagles try it. This one has too much on it. A good look, and you've got to take those if you're Dunmeyer. She was wide open. Oh my goodness, Tana Becker hits it and keeps the night alive. She's been unreal.
Tana Becker with the 3. She's also fouled. She'll go to the line for one more. Fouls on number 30, Maya Barnhill, her first team foul of the quarter.
Tana Becker's stat sheet from the first is wild. Not as wild as Olivia Moore, though, from the first half of play. 9 points off threes alone. Scored 15 in just the first and second quarter. 35-11 from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Elena Jugovic with a steal, fully extended. Hula down inside, and it's waved off and sent back to the Eagles.
Offensive foul number 2, Icy Koulibaly. That's her second team foul of the quarter.
This Maryville program has averaged 51 points per game, scoring 1,117 entering tonight. Just 11 points, and we're almost halfway through the third period. Eagles looking to snap up this cold streak. Kirkpatrick loses the ball. Tana Becker, backdoor, this off the glass, and it goes for Olivia Moore. Olivia Moore scored 15 in the first half, and she's hot in quarter 3 already. The Eagles of Maryville Christian looking for some space to go inside. Shoveled back down towards the sideline. Now here's the drive and the foul. That's the official right in front of us. You can hear him from the crowd, Mike.
Calls on number 15, Elena Jugovic.
Calls on Jugovic.
Third team foul of the quarter.
That's another athlete that Hamilton Heights has, not just on this roster, but in the building, that has a huge upside. Her upside is insane. This one clatters home as the Eagles snap the cold streak. Their first bucket of the second half. 7 points since the first. Hamilton Heights wanted to respond, couldn't get it. Man, this is, my brain is, it can't handle all the bird mascots. We've got 4 bird mascots tonight in these 2 games, this doubleheader. And I cover the Eagles of Reinhardt University almost every week. There's a lot of birds in my life in all these sports. A lot of bird-centric basketball. Oh, went up, got swatted. That had me.
A block by Evie Moore.
That one had me making sounds too. The Hawks of Hamilton Heights take a timeout, but we'll keep it here. Thanks for being with us from Chattanooga, Tennessee, the Scenic City, home of the Mocs. And we've got Mocs here tonight, Mock Valley Prep for Game 2. We'll have that on the Southeast Sports Network as well, and we'd love to have you along for the ride for that one. Going to be a really good one. Just a reminder to connect with us on social media, anywhere, anytime at SESN Sports. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We're on TikTok. We've got a Threads account. We're everywhere. We're everywhere. And all the games we broadcast on SESNsports.com, on our web pages and over-the-top video platform through stream.com. You can also find on our YouTube channel, live and free, at SESN Sports. Quick look at our two programs we're here with tonight. If you're just joining us, it's 39-14, all Hamilton Heights Hawks. They've been really good this season, so it's no shock. 11-12 overall, 48.7 points per game, and they won last time out. And the Eagles, 14-8 overall. They've been a little more successful statistically, so I would say the real surprise is just their lack of scoring success, their lack of offensive success tonight. Hamilton Heights has extended their lead even further, 41-14. A 5-minute run that totaled up to 16-3 in favor of the Hawks of Hamilton Heights in the second quarter pushed them to this lead. And so far they've really outscored the Eagles of Maryville Christian by nearly the same margin in this second half. So far outscoring them 11-3. This time the call is on
That's her first, second team foul of the quarter.
Kirkpatrick. Quick change coming for Maryville's Eagles. You can see her waiting. This off the glass, and it drops in for Troy Fay. The junior from France, 6 foot tall, and uses that size so well down inside. She shot nearly 50% from the floor this season. And the Eagles of Maryville Christian get a change. Lindsay Luna onto the floor.
Check back in for the Lady Hogs. Luisa Fernanda.
Hammonds takes a break. Fernando onto the floor for Hamilton Heights. And the Hawks back to the offensive end and to work. Tana Becker running the point. Becker has just been electric tonight. Highlight play after highlight play for Hamilton Heights. Fernanda gave it off. Hawks, long ball, close side to Becker. Runs the spin move. 2 quick passes to the far wing. Ball is lost by Diamond. Burnham picks it up, comes close side to Becker. She tries the floater and cashes it in. My goodness, call your local credit union. She's got a deposit to make. She is cash money from the floor tonight. Here's one from the corner, and it's just a bit too much as it rolls off the back side of the iron. 45-14, all Hamilton Heights Hawks. And another one, 47-14. Complete dominance for Hamilton Heights tonight. Battling with it, down inside, and that looks like a foul on Hickman. Lindsay tries to knife her way to the basket, gets swatted at. So now 71 seconds to play in our third. Couple of changes coming. First one goes to the line. 2 new faces onto the floor. Make it 3. Maya Barnhill checking in for the Eagles. 2 fresh sets of kicks onto the floor for the Powder Blue Hawks. Entry pass, a little bit of contact as the three is short. Barnhill boards this and hands it off. Eagles, long shot down towards the paint. Back to the corner on the wing. Vicky Wright hands it off. Maya drives down inside, and the block down in the low paint. She picks up the whistle.
Foul number 11, Deja Hickman. Her second. Maya Martin to the line for 2.
Barnhill's shot rattles and goes. Gets her first at the line. Now the Hawks back to the offensive end of the floor. Barnhill's just one of those players, she steps onto the boards and you can see it. She's got that swagger, that confidence, just electric with the orange in her hands. 25 seconds to go in this third. 47-17. Eagles get the steal. This is Maya Barnhill. Floats it close side. Patterson directing traffic and kicks it to the corner. Maryville Christian tries the low post and rejected. 7 seconds on the clock. Now 5. 3 seconds as she's double teamed outside. Barnhill pulls up from range and it's short. Wanted it all and couldn't quite get that to go. So it remains 47-17 as we head to the fourth period in Chattanooga, Tennessee. We'll take a break and be back with more prep basketball in just a moment on the Southeast Sports Network.
Join SESN for an unmatched sports experience. Dive into the world of game highlights, real-time updates, and electrifying coverage. With SESN, you're not just watching sports, you're living them. Be the first to know, the first to see, and the first to share every big moment. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
Welcome back to Chattanooga, Tennessee, where it's all Hawks of Hamilton Heights, 47-17. Here's a look at the Eagles of Maryville Christian, 51 points per game. They lost last time out, but they've had a really good season, 14-8 overall. Meanwhile, their opponent tonight, the Hawks of Hamilton Heights, they've played a really, really tough schedule, 11-12 overall. They beat all their local opponents, 4-6 in neutral games, and they're averaging 49 points per game, so actually typically scoring less, but when you're playing a national schedule, so tough to keep pace. We've got it all here. Prep basketball on the Southeast Sports Network. It's 47-17 as we enter into the final period between the Hawks and the Eagles. Thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Gabriel Schrei and thrilled to have you along for the ride. This one goes quickly off the glass. Well, that's a way to start the final period for the Eagles. They get one back. That could be important. Eagles back to the offensive end. The drive, it's off the mark. Here come the Hamilton Heights Hawks. Floated close side. They work it all around, down to the far corner. Asia Hickman, the handoff. Cooley Bay down inside and gets it to go off the glass. Nice drive and layup. Hamilton Heights extends their lead. Maryville Christian, the turnaround floater, has a bit too much on it. We played almost 90 seconds of our final quarter. Hawks looking for the entry pass to the corner. Quick mid-range J off the mark. Boarded by Patterson. Sure on the floor. Kadri Patterson. Long feed down inside. Shot is off the mark. Didn't have enough on it. Asia Hickman, the senior. being harassed and passes it away. She's played in 23 games this season, 37% from the floor. Floater to the corner, the drive and the foul. This time Barnhill gets hit with a call.
Foul number 30, Barnhill, her second.
Couple of changes coming. Barnhill comes off of the floor for the Eagles. The Hawks put 3 fresh sets of legs into the game. 5:25 to play in our final period where it's 49-19. 3 ball, had too much on it. Tana Becker keeps it moving for Hamilton Heights. She'll bring it all the way outside. Hawks drive, back to Becker. Entry pass, kicked outside. This one a big high bounce and it won't go. Becker tries to regather and now boarded by the Eagles. Lindsay has it stolen away. It's Olivia Moore. She's all alone and flight number 33 cannot get off the runway. Second chance goes. She's wiping it off, embarrassed at that one. Evie Moore cleans it up. 4:35 to go in the final quarter, 51-19. This off the glass, and it won't go for the Eagles. A violation in favor of Dunmire.
First foul of the quarter for the team.
Jugovic picked up her third just moments ago. That's our first look at Mock Valley Prep. They're sneaking in the gym on that far door behind the girls at the line. We'll have that entire game as well. Would love to have you tune in for both games tonight. This rattles and goes. Hamilton Heights, the handoff to Jugovic, back to Becker. Tana Becker to Olivia Moore. Evie gives it off. Hawks far side. Becker's got a lot of room to work with. Shovels it to the close side. Moore's wide open and drains the 3. Oh my goodness. First National Bank of Evie Moore. She's on fire tonight. Cash money. Eagles close side. Hammonds didn't want it. The drive and the foul. Fouls on the Hawks, obviously. And that sends Patterson to the stripe. Her first goes. Couple of changes coming onto the floor. 4 changes onto the floor for the Hawks of Hamilton Heights. This takes a big high bounce and won't go. Maryville Christian trails 54-22. 2.5 to play from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Moving it all around. Floated far side to Evie Moore. Hawks lose the ball. Diamond Burnham has it stolen away. Eagles all alone, and she's swatted at. Caught some contact and couldn't get the ball to go.
Victoria Wright fouled on the shot. Fouled by Diamond Burnham, her first.
Here's the official right here. Okay, so we've got a timeout on the floor, and we'll take a timeout with these two programs and be back with more prep basketball on the Southeast Sports Network.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
Wright goes 1 for 2 at the line. And now the Hamilton Heights Hawks looking to respond. A couple of quick passes up the floor. Libe, 1:40 to play in Chattanooga. To the corner. Hawks on the drive, into the paint, and tries it off the glass for 2. That extends the lead of Hamilton Heights, 56-24. And a timeout on the floor. This time we'll keep it here. Thanks for being with us, Prep Basketball, Southeast Sports Network.
Timeout on the floor by Maryville Christian. Full timeout.
I gotta say, I always make a point, I'm not just saying it because he's right here, but I feel like I always make a point of saying if there's good officiating, great officiating tonight. The officiating has been spot on. He can hear me, so that's kind of awkward, but I do gotta point that out. Great officiating tonight. Called it very well. Be sure to join us online anytime, 24/7, anywhere in the world, SESNsports.com. You can watch free live sports TV at SESNsports.com. Click on to tune in or watch live. It's right on the top of the website. You can watch it live for free from anywhere, HD television on your phone, on any smart device. You can pull it up on your TV. We're also on the Stream app. You can join us there, and we're on a lot of other places. We're on about 6 YouTube channels, but mostly just Southeast Sports Network, which you can find at SESN Sports. And we'd love to have you with us on social media at SESN Sports on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and of course, YouTube. Not much left to play between these two programs. 1 minute, just change on the clock. And it continues to run. 55 seconds to play. Hawks work this all around. .30 seconds left to play. This fourth period has been low action, but looking back at that first half of play, 2 lead changes in the opening minutes, and then the Hawks hit the gas. A 16-3 run over the course of 5 minutes in the second period. The third period was just a Hamilton Heights run. They outscored the Eagles 18-3 and kind of coasted to the finish here in this fourth and final period between these two programs, as that will be our final score, 56-24. The Hawks of Hamilton Heights claim the victory in this neutral site matchup between these two programs. Really good finish to this one, and a lot of action on senior night for the Hamilton Heights Hawks. They have to be thrilled with that. We were thrilled to have you along for the ride, tuned in and joining us tonight, taking a look at what's next for these two programs. The Hawks actually have no games left on their schedule, but they are subject to maybe pick 1 or 2 up. Hard to say at this point, but it seems like a possibility, and we'll keep an eye on that. Southeast Sports Network is really good about tracking the Hawks, so we will retweet any schedule updates we do see from them. And of course, we'll keep an eye on the Maryville Eagles from now on as well. Enjoyed covering them tonight. Great program and great folks. Really friendly, and that goes a long way, obviously, when you're meeting new programs and new people. Great community up there in Maryville, Tennessee. 56-24, the final in this one. Coming up next for the Eagles, they've got one left, at least on their schedule they do, against the Bradley Knights. Now, they just played them on the 13th, so could be something that got moved. We'll see. Friday, February 23rd, the last game left on their schedule online at Maryville Christian School against the Bradley Knights. It's interesting. Well, I was just told that the University of Kentucky is here scouting Tana Becker from Hamilton Heights live on air. Nothing like that. So that'll do it. That's our final thoughts, and really appreciate you tuning in and hope you had as much fun as we did with the game tonight on the Southeast Sports Network. We'll have the boys game as well, so be sure to tune in and join us for that one right here on SESN. Find us at SESNsports.com on our website and at SESN Sports on social media. We'll have that one live on YouTube and our OTT platform. For the Mocs, for the Hawks, our entire crew, I'm Gabriel Schrei, saying so long from Chattanooga, Tennessee, where the final score, a Hawks victory, 56-24. This has been Prep Basketball. All games and events airing on our networks are broadcast live in our copyright material. Today's game will be archived inside of the Apper platform where you viewed it and available for replay. This has been a presentation of the Southeast Sports Network.
Era of brand promotion. Are you trying to find a way to make a splash? We understand that advertising isn't what it used to be. Things have changed. Advertising is both more dynamic and more engaging. Schrei Media keeps your brand not just seen, but remembered. In a world where staying relevant is key, we are your partners in staying top of mind.
Your vacation is now playing in Tennessee.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering the purpose and the belonging earned with the title. Learning to dig deep and push through adversity together. Defending our nation and its people. It is a life of great worth and reward. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment comes full circle, visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis, always faithful, always Marine, marking a path for the next generation.
Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. This broadcast is a product of Shry Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Shry Media. Radio and television mediums are encouraged to reach out. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the game.